Oh my gosh, we are 1 month away from Pokemon Legends Arceus as of today. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Beacon. So over the last few months, there's been so many things coming out about rumors for Legends Arceus from some relatively credible people. We're going to dive into all that, and we're also going to be talking about whether or not shiny Pokemon will exist in the overworld, because I don't really know like what other way they could exist in the game, but I will be responding to every comment on this, so please let me know, guys, how you see shiny hunting going in these games. And we're going to talk about like what all the leakers, quote-unquote leakers, have said, or you know, the people that are spreading the rumors, and we're just going to talk about it, man. I'm super excited. I will be streaming this on the channel a lot, like pretty much every single day for probably a good month or so. And just thank you guys again for all the support since Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl came out. The very first thing we're going to talk about, guys, is so Riddler Ku, who's also known as the Chinese Riddler, has came out and talked a lot about like shinies and a lot about like the new forms of Pokemon, and this was the same person that leaked out a lot of information about like Sun and Moon and previous Pokemon games. So if there's anybody in the Pokemon community that has credibility, it is this man. So I would recommend, if you guys ever want to like keep up to date with stuff, like follow his Twitter, follow that stuff. It'll help you guys a lot probably. But this is the first thing that we're going to talk about. So a while ago, this was December 5th, 2021, somebody asked, are shinies shown on the overworld like in Let's Go? And Riddler Crew said, yup. By the way, some species are alert and they'll run away from you if they're disturbed. Now, if this is true, which I think it probably is, because I do trust the Riddler a lot, that means if there's like certain species of Pokemon that are prone to run away from you, depending how like the despawn works in the game, they could just completely despawn, like it probably like in Let's Go, but like on a bigger scale. This could be so devastating. Like if you found a Pokemon that's skittish, it runs away from you, it's gone. That could be a really big a big bummer for a lot of shiny hunters, I feel like. So I don't know how you guys feel about this, but if we look at the very bottom of this, guys, this was like a post that was on 4chan. You know, obviously the 4chan posts are not very credible, but this is interesting. It says, shiny Pokemon are present in the game and can be seen in the overworld. The shiny rate is higher if a Pokedex page for a certain Pokemon is completed at max level. Okay, so that's basically the whole thing we're going to cover with that. This makes a lot of sense, though, because if you see like in a lot of the what's come out for Legends Arceus, you're kind of going to be filling in this like Pokedex or this journal, and it would make a lot more sense, and it would actually give you a bigger reason to like complete more pages on top of like what's mandatory to like keep progressing in the story, if they tie the shiny rate to what you've done in the journal. So like if you just keep completing things, you'll have a better shiny chance of finding shinies in the overworld, you know, if there are overworld shinies, that is, I guess. So I think this is going to be kind of a cool feature for the game. So like I said, like in Let's Go, they didn't really have like they had overworld shinies. Like you could just walk into grass and there's Pokemon that would pop out. Not like in the BDSP Underground, where when you go in the biomes down there, or the hideaways, you have to like encounter the Pokemon, and then you'll see if like you rolled for a shiny, if there's a shiny prep available. I think Let's Go is the only game where they've ever been in the overworld, because they weren't shiny in Sword and Shield. They did not have overworld shinies, or in BDSP, which is kind of interesting, man. Because I feel like shinies in the overworld is gonna be a feature that'll be implemented in like every main series game over time. Obviously, we could be wrong about that. Now, this is where we get to the really good stuff, guys. We know there are going to be new Hisuian forms and new Hisuian evolutions in Pokemon Legends Arceus. But the question is, what are those Hisuian evolutions going to be, aside from the ones that we already know? Now, this did not come from the Riddler, but the Riddler actually liked this when this was posted. And the Riddler recently was talking about there being another leaker in the community. I'm gonna use the word leaker like very loosely, because at the end of the day, nothing is confirmed until we hear it directly from Pokemon. So do not just take all this, guys, with a grain of salt. This is just for fun to talk about. We don't know if this is true or if this is not true. This could all be horse noise for all we know, you know. But so we see there's supposedly gonna be 7 new Hisuian forms or evolutions, and then 17 new Hisuian Pokemon, right? So we have Weirdeer, we have Cleavor, we have Basculegion, we have a new Hisuian evolution for Sneasel, we have a new Hisuian evolution for Quillfish, We have a new Hisuian evolution for... wait, so is Ursaring getting a third form? Okay, Ursaring might be getting a third form. We have Tornadus, Landorus, and the third one of the trio. I always forget the third one. Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus. I think. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, those are going to be the... apparently, they're going to be getting new forms. I don't even understand that whatsoever. And then we also have, like, the 17 new Hisuian. We have Zoroark and Zorua. We know that's confirmed. So most of these already we know about. We can imagine that there's going to be an Arcanine, because why would the regular Growlithe evolve into a, you know, or why would the Hisuian Growlithe evolve into like a regular Arcanine? We have the new Braviary. The starters, in my opinion, are all but confirmed to have like different Hisuian evolutions, because we haven't seen Decidueye, Typhlosion, or Samurott as in the game for Legends Arceus whatsoever. So I think it's most likely they're going to have like new... They probably would have shown them in like some of the stuff leading up to the game, like a lot of like the promotional stuff and the advertisements, but we haven't seen any of that. And then we have Goodra, and we have what is the second evolution? There's Goomy, there's Sliggoo, right? Sliggoo and then Goodra. So Sliggoo and then Goodra will be getting the Dragon Steel typing. I haven't even talked about the typings. Yeah. So Decidueye is going to be Grass and Fighting. Supposedly, Typhlosion's going to be Fire and Ghost, and then Samurott is going to be Water and Dark. Let me know if this ends up being true, which starter you think you're going to go with. Obviously, we haven't seen like what they look like aesthetically or like, you know, visually, but I'm probably going to go with Typhlosion, most likely, because the Fire and Ghost typing sounds like it's going to be like, you know, borderline OP. And then we have Avalugg, who's going to be an Ice and a Rock type. And then Quillfish, who's going to be Dark and Poison. And if you look over here to the left, it's going to have like the Dark and Poison evolution throughout its new evolution line. Which is... I kind of like that typing a lot. It's like Drapion. And then Sneasel is going to be Poison Fighting. That sounds like... incorrect. I don't know. Maybe it is. Basculin's gonna be Water type. A new Hisuian Basculin. What? I didn't. Okay. And then we have. I don't think that might not be true. And then we have Voltorb and Electrode, which are gonna be Electric and Grass type. We know that's confirmed. And then a Lilligant is gonna be Grass and Fighting. That is some interesting stuff. And then we can see the charts right here. I don't really understand this, if I'm being honest with you, because if you look at here, like we're going to have, maybe I'm just bad at math, but we have 17 new Hisuians and 7 new, you know, Pokemon from Hisui. But like there's a bunch more spaces here if this is supposed to represent all the new Pokemon that are going to be in the game. Because this is too many to be all the new Pokemon, and it's too few to be all the whole Pokedex. So maybe one of you guys can describe this to me, because I really haven't even had anyone that could like... I looked it up online, I could not find a description for what this is. And then if you look here, this is like someone trying to break down what those Pokedex numbers mean, which is just kind of still more of like just the new forms and everything like that. So... And then if we look, so this was posted, I think, by the Riddler on his page, and we can, it seems like Legends Arceus is going to be like an open world game, but it's also going to be, it's going to limit you where you can go until you kind of progress through the whole map in a linear fashion. Because I'm assuming you're going to start in the town over to the left, and you'll make your way to like where you see Weirdeer and this trainer, and then you'll probably go where Cleavor is. And you're kind of going to like get new Pokemon that have abilities that are similar to HMs. Because that will give you like the ability, like if you see right here, where there's like the hiker or like the mountain climbing Pokemon, you probably need to like do that trial or like defeat that noble Pokemon or whatever it is, or the trainer that's with them that lets you go to the next area. So I don't think this game, like a lot of people are saying, is going to be like a fully open world experience. It's very much going to be a linear experience that opens up to a more vast, bigger world, I guess, is a good way to describe it. So all I know is we have 31 days until this game will be released, and I will be streaming and playing this in like incessantly. I would love to hear, guys, in the comments below how you feel about what I've said today. If there's anything that you completely disagree with, as long as you say it in a nice way. I love hearing like different points of view and perspectives and everything else. So I would love to hear what you guys think, how hyped you guys are. If you're going to be getting the game right away, if you're not going to be getting it right away, please let me know. I will respond to every comment. Thank you guys if you did drop a like on this. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, like the most phenomenal day ever. And we will do, I'll do a lot more of these in the future. I want to make a lot more content in the future. And thank you guys for watching. So mad love, respect, and appreciation. Stay happy, healthy, hydrated, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, Beacon fam.